Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is episode 23 of our Timberborn playthrough. First of all, I wanted to say a huge thank you to everyone who stuck around during the time where I was away. Just had baby number 2, very excited for that. So let's go ahead and hop into episode 23. Just go ahead and bring the UI back up here. So, we got a lot to do, and we've done a lot in between episode 22 and 23. I let our wood completely recover. I went ahead and did a ton of dynamiting. We're still working on a bunch of it up here. But down in our farming district, I went ahead and dynamited out a couple of areas to free up some space for some more farming. Before we get too far into the video, I just wanted to point out the channel name change from Market Gaming to Lord Nelson Gaming. For those of you who may not know, the logo for my channel is actually Lord Horatio Nelson. He's one of my favorite historical figures, British naval commander from the Napoleonic Wars. Not to get too much into it, I just thought he was a cool logo when I started the channel, so I figured I'd change the name to better reflect. Anyway, I hope you guys like it. I hope it doesn't completely tank my viewership. I don't really know how name changes work, but let's get into the video. So, what are some of the things we want to work on today? Well, to start off, we are kind of struggling for extract. So we've got 230-ish. But the big reason for that is that our bad water pumps are down here. But our centrifuges are up here. And the only way that Wheelington gets a huge volume of bad water with which to make things like extract and explosives is when we have a bad tide and these pumps are active. So it's really not a great layout that we have, that they have to continuously be importing it. So we're pretty much constantly short extract, especially when we do our huge bouts of dynamiting. So what we're going to do is we're going to come down here and we are going to build a little extraction area. So we're going to have to do a little bit of dynamiting. And what I think we're going to do is, you know what, we're just going to go ahead, we're going to dynamite out all of this space here. These are actually going to be doubles, I think. That'll be good. Now let's go ahead into triple speed here so we can get that done. So we're going to get some dynamite laid. I'm just checking. Yeah, this dynamite's done over here. But we're going to go ahead and get some dynamite laid. And then we're going to add in some extractors down here. Now, the extractors are going to need power. So what we're going to have to do is bring some power over here. And I think the way that we're going to have to do that is something like this. So the extractors are 3 deep. So we'll add 1 for a path. So we're going to bring a path back here, kind of something like that. And then it will extend over here once we dynamite this area out. Might as well do that one right there. The lone dynamite. And then what we're going to do is I'm just going to use this area to bring the power down. Now, just in case we want to expand these engines, I'm just going to go ahead and throw 2 of them in here just for now, just so that I can line up my connections. And then we can go ahead and delete these. So now we've got connections here just in case we want to expand the power plant. And this should work really well. So let's get a couple of these in here. And then we are going to need a triple here in order to get the power down. So we'll just go ahead and get that laid out. Something like that. That will bring the power down perfectly. Why don't we get a couple more scratchers in there just to fill that space. And then we can go ahead and blow up this dynamite. So let's get all of this dynamited away. And then, you know what? I think I'm going to shift this set of stairs back, just 1. So let's get that single piece of dynamite in there. Totally not necessary, but I just think for cleanliness, for this to look nice. And you know what? Let's actually shift it back even further. So let's go to there. And let's get both of those pieces of dynamite laid. Okay. But now, if we go back into our water centrifuge, we can go ahead and put, I'm thinking 3. 3 centrifuges in there should work. All right, so let's get that dynamited away. We can go ahead and put these stairs back in, put the path back in. And now, can we fit in... I could fit in 1 more bad water storage there. Yeah, I could do that. I mean, is there a reason? I guess, is there a reason not to? Let's get a couple more, not this one, bad water storages in there. And then we'll bring this path over. And then we can do something down here, maybe like a shrub in there, and then if we go into well-being, maybe another scratcher. But okay, so that will be good. That will provide us power. These are going to store bad water. And then what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to mirror the storage over here. So we're going to need some platforms. Something like that. So let's go ahead and get some medium water tanks. Or I guess they're medium fluid tanks. And these are going to store extract. So we'll just get all of these built. Perfect. So now those all store extract. And then what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put just a few more of these bad water pumps in. Just like that. And actually, rather than then having to remove this beaver statue, I can't remember who told me, but I can actually just flip the building. I can't believe I haven't been doing that this whole time. That's okay though. So we'll just go ahead and get a couple more of these bad water pumps in there. And that should be good. That should be a good extract setup. It should provide us with a ton of, or maybe not a ton, but a good amount of extract. Okay, so now if we go back into water, I also want to add a couple bad water discharges in here. And then just to make those work, I'm going to throw a couple platforms in here so that they can actually reach this one. And that'll be good because that will allow the bad water to flow even in periods of drought. Which should work really well. Okay, so this is going to allow us to get our extract in here. I do just need to connect that up with power. And then let's prioritize some of this. Let's get that one built, just so that they can get started. Okay, cool. Let's take a look at our population here. So we've actually got some unemployed beavers, which is not bad. Got a couple here that were short, so go ahead and unpause a couple of those. And then this is like at perfect equilibrium, which honestly I'd rather have unemployed than non-employed than vacant jobs. So let's go ahead and do something like that. Okay, so now I would like to start raising the dam, and it's going to be a big project. Actually, is there a point in raising the dam yet? Or should I guess there's really no point until we get it fully connected around. So with that being said, you can see that the beavers are hard at work over here. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to mark all of these trees for demolition. Totally not super high priority, but at the same time, I do want to get that done. And then we do need to continue to dynamite. So let's go ahead and let's see how much I can get away with here. Yep, so that worked. Perfect. So we can get some dynamite in there. I will go ahead, we'll put that on the highest priority so that they come over here and do that. And then eventually all of this is going to have to be dynamited away, which is going to take quite a while. Quite a while indeed. And then we're going to have to start kind of mapping out where we're going to have this this dam continuing on to. So with that being said, I think this needs to be dynamited away. So let's go ahead and get some stairs up here. something like that. And then I think we'll just bring a path over here so that I can remove all of these trees and get ready for some more dynamite. That should be good. Okay, so what are some of the things that I would like to work on today? Well, one of them is I would like to work on our well-being by adding in Flames of Unity. So the Flame of Unity is a 2x2 building. So I'm thinking, let's go ahead and add one in here. Maybe we'll put a bench in. So let's get one here. I'm thinking 2 per district for now. So maybe one there and then maybe one right here on this corner. Let's get another bench in, I think. And then we'll go ahead and get platform there. So let's grab Flames of Unity and we will add 2 of them in there. I figure ton going on down here. You know, tons of jobs and stuff. And then over here, kind of by the water, not a bad spot. I think that should work pretty good. Let's go down into our farming district, River's Edge, where we could add a couple Flames of Unity as well. Why don't we add one right here? And then maybe right in here, a little elevated. So let's grab a couple Flames of Unity. And then while we're over here, I was actually thinking that we could add one more labor monument in this area. And I was kind of thinking like right about here to add one more labor monument down here, just because this district's kind of pretty spread out, you know? And why don't we actually spin this around to face the river? I like that. Okay, so we're getting in some good well-being. Now we have to go up to Wheelington and add in a couple monuments as well. And I think we will add one here. And then if we come all the way down here, I'll add one down here. And that should give us fairly good coverage with the Flames of Unity. I like that. Okay, so with those being built, and those are going to eat up a pretty fair amount of resources. Planks in particular are going to get kind of crushed. So I'm going to go ahead and add in, or not add in, but just open up 2 more plank factories. Because if I remember correctly, the Flames of Unity, yeah, 300 planks. And we just built, what did we build? 6 of them. So that's 1,800 planks. Is that correct? Yeah, I think so. 1,800 planks. We have 600, so we're gonna need planks, which means we're gonna need wood, and then the whole cycle starts again. So let's continue with this dynamite right here, just because I would love to get this little plateau gone by the end of the episode. I think that would be good. So let's get that cleared away, and let's see how they're doing down here. This, by the way, is kind of my outline for where the water storage area will go. Really not super necessary, but you know, we're gonna have to outline it at some point anyway. So might as well do it now. But okay, so we're gonna need double dynamite up here to bring this down to size. So let's get double dynamite laid all up here. I would love to get rid of these trees first, even though that's not super important. I just think it'll be useful. And I wonder, can I just get rid of that with a path? Yes, I can. Perfect. All right, so let's get rid of that. So once we get rid of these trees, we're going to need, do I need a set of stairs down there? No, I don't think I do, because I think I can just do something like this. And get that connected up. And then I can lay the single dynamite from the ground level and from above, if that makes sense. But okay, let's get a little double dynamite all throughout here. And then we'll just kind of need to see how this dam is going to lay itself out over here. But I do want this dynamite in the center to be the highest priority. Just because the beavers are coming over and working on all of this, just based on the order in which I told them to build it. And that's just, this is seriously not necessary. It's something that I want to get done because I want the framework of where this dam is going to be. But it's seriously not a priority. But okay, let's check on our population. We got 1 here, 1 vacancy here, 7 over here. Why don't we go ahead and open up 2 more breeding pods. And then down here we've got 6 vacancies. So why don't we get, yeah, like 2 more breeding pods down here. Oh, and the Flame of Unity has arrived. All right, so with the well-being fairly under control, let's pivot to some food. So I want to get some corn rations going. And what I think we're going to do here is we are going to get, let's see, we're going to get a platform across there with a farm, and then a storage, and then maybe, do I need that many farms over here? I don't think so. So why don't we get farmhouse, medium warehouse, and then a platform coming across here. And let's see, this will store corn. It will also supply the other warehouses. These guys will focus on corn. Something like that. And now this one reaches this whole area, but this one's going to need some stairs. So let's get some stairs down there. Yep, and now it can reach this whole area, or at least down here. Now I think we're going to put 2 farmhouses over here. So let's get 1, 2, and then a warehouse. So let's go ahead and grab the warehouse for the corn. Once again, it's going to supply. And then a pair of farmhouses here. These will be set to corn. And I think I'll have one of these set to harvest. And then I think we'll go ahead, we'll throw some decorative roofs on here. But okay. So now this one needs stairs. So let's go ahead and get a set of stairs coming down. And they can actually reach all the way across here, which is good, because we're going to continue our corn over in this direction. So let's go ahead and plant some. So this whole area will be planted up, which will be good. So that'll be a pretty fair amount available. And now we're also going to pivot to another food group. So let's go ahead and delete these stairs. We will delete this path. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to, we're going to have a fairly large area over here. Something like that. Is that big enough? I don't know. We're just gonna have to see how it goes. But what I want to do is I want to plant mangrove trees in here. And in order for that to work, we are going to need to do a little bit of editing here. So I'm going to get rid of these. Get rid of all of these as well. I would love it if we could pick up these logs. And I do realize that I just completely spilled the water. Oh, fantastic. And then we'll go ahead and get a path around here. But okay. And then let's build these dams so that we can bring the water level back up. Excellent. But this is going to allow us to plant mangroves in here. Oh, and did all this flood too? Did all this canola die? Well, it will. Yeah, that wasn't the smartest. I should have built this dam first. But okay, that's okay. Now what I want is I'm going to want a fluid dump. So yeah, it's going to have to be something like that. So if I were to get rid of this path, and then I were to put a platform in here, I could get the fluid dump right there. That'll work, and that'll pump water in here. And then with the dam pieces, it should kind of create like an equilibrium where this is always irrigated, in theory. At least that's how it's going to work in my head. And who knows? You know, maybe that will work. But let's see. If I were to put in like a set of stairs there, and then a forester. Yeah, so it doesn't quite reach all the way over there. Does it reach this whole interior? It does. So what if I were to throw another set of stairs there? Would the forester then reach the entire area? Yes. Yes, it will. Okay, cool. So that's good. So that will allow us to plant mangroves all throughout here. We are actually completely... is this true or... full on logs? I mean, we have plenty of logs, so I'm just going to go ahead and delete them. We got this dam built. They're still working on this one. Might as well build that platform as well. And then I think we'll do all of the corn-related stuff next. I am going to put the labor monument on a medium-low priority. So we'll do finish this dam, then the corn stuff, and then the mangrove area. And all of our canola seed died. That's okay, because we've got a completely full area for canola seed. Okay. I do see that we have some vacancies. Honestly, not a huge deal. We have so many haulers that it's fine. Let's go ahead and continue with this dynamiting project. Bring that up there. And then they haven't started on any of this dynamite. Makes me think that they're all coming over here to work on this. So you know what? I might as well just let them finish this, so that then we can move on to the things that actually matter. Like this little strip of dynamite. That matters, right? Oh man. All right, so let's go ahead and detonate out some of this dynamite here. Not killing the frames too much. And then why don't we clean this up a little bit, get rid of those. All right, now we are going to need a dam coming across here. And let's see, it's gonna run over here. Yeah, so that's going to be a fairly long dam. This portion's probably not necessary, but we'll go ahead and build it for continuity. And I actually just realized we're going to need... let's see, we're going to need an actual set of dam pieces right there. Just so that we don't get any, you know, weird flooding going on. And then I think I'll just throw a bridge in right here. Nothing major. But that will allow us to start to store some water. And then I'm going to need to build another one over here. So why don't we come in here and we will remove this row of trees. And I will make that the highest priority, just so that we can continue this path through here. And build another dam over here. And that will give us a fair amount of water storage. We can come in and dynamite out a lot of that space. Speaking of dynamiting out spaces, I would like to get this area set for dynamite. And we have a drought approaching, which is not the end of the world. So we'll get this area set for dynamite, and then that should complete this whole channel. And we should be pretty good. We have so much water that is available to be stored. But okay, are we coming down here and working on the farms? I hope so, because I would really like to get some corn planted. Now, you guys are going to have to tell me, how many food factories am I going to need? My guess is like 2, but I've never built a food factory. And let me see, how these are quite large. Yeah, so that's actually going to cut off our power. Well, I have an idea to fix that. But let's, actually, no, stop that. I have an idea to fix that. It's going to involve some deleting. So let's delete all of those. I am aware that we just disconnected the power. That is okay. Because let's see, we're going to have a triple going in there. Then we are going to have something like this. So let's get a vertical power shaft right there. And then a corner. And then a bunch of singles, and then we will put our platforms back on like that. That will work, and then that will also allow us to get 2 food factories in there while maintaining our power to be able to continue it on throughout this area. But I think 2 food factories will be good. So I will let them build those platforms first, just so that I don't kind of lock myself out of anything. Yeah, we really need to get some of this dam built. Let's just build this section. Just then at least it doesn't destroy all of the canola. But again, you know, the canola, it's not really important. It's not that important. But at least we're getting one of the farmhouses up and running. So that'll be good. Okay, so we've got some farms. We've got some corn coming on. Now, we've got our forester set up, so let's just go ahead and get this area marked for mangrove. And these need to be built partially submerged, yeah. So we're going to have mangrove coming like all the way throughout here. So this is all going to be mangrove, and then we're going to have to come back. So we've got stairs. Let me see, so that forester is going to disappear after he plants the whole area. So, does this reach the entire area? Yes, it does. Will it reach if I get rid of this staircase? No, it won't. Okay, so we do need that staircase. But okay, so that's going to reach this whole area. Would one here reach the whole area? Yes, it would. Okay. I'm thinking 2 for now, maybe 3. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Let's go with 3. 3 gatherers to gather the mangrove fruits, but I am going to delete these 2 to put the forester back in to actually plant them. That should be good. Okay, so let's reassess our priorities here. We're going to go highest priority for the corn-related things, and then a medium priority on this dam, and then we can build this stuff and this stuff to get the because there's really no point in I'm also going to set these to obtain all of these, because these are here to supply the production buildings. So we'll set those to obtain. Okay, so we want our bad water discharge to be open. Is this one built yet? No, this one's still waiting for metal blocks and explosives, which we should have plenty of. But okay, how are we doing population-wise? We got 2 unemployed here, 4 vacancies there. That's okay. Let's go ahead and back this out even further and get our last little bit of dynamite in here. And why don't we make this the highest priority? And they're actually laying quite a bit of dynamite over here, which is good. so I can get this ripped out, and we will continue to expand our water storage area, which will be good. Okay, so we have a drought in half a day. Should be totally fine. We have so much water storage that I'm really not concerned. And let's see, are the farmhouses done? No, the farmhouses are not done yet. These ones are, but these ones are not. That's okay though. That's okay though. And then we'll come in here and we'll get all this built. And you know what I might want to do? I might want like a set of stairs down here. Is that what I want? Yeah, I kind of want something like that. Not sure what I'm going to use it for, but what I do know is that it's going to allow me to build this dam much quicker by allowing them to build multiple sections at the same time. All right, so we have a drought coming in. We've got plenty of water stored up here, but what I do need to do is pause all of these. I do like to leave one of them functional. So we will we'll go ahead and leave just the one functional. That should be good. Okay, so we have 6 unemployed beavers. Interesting. 6 unemployed. So why don't we pause one of those? I wonder if the Flames of Unity are keeping people alive longer. We have 9 unemployed here, which is fairly significant. So why don't we pause a row of those, and then up here we have no unemployed. We have 1 vacancy. Okay. Let's go ahead and dynamite this out and just watch the frame rates struggle. That's okay. Go ahead and delete these stairs, and then let's run a path right down the center here, roughly, so that we can continue to dynamite this out as we go. And I think we're gonna have to bring a path over here so that they can remove those trees, as well as a set of stairs up here. And this will work twofold. It will allow us to dynamite this out as well. So let's go ahead and do that. And then over here, might as well just go straight to the triple dynamite. And I think we'll just line it up there so that it looks nice. So we'll go straight to the triple dynamite there. This should all be able to be laid. Yes, it can. And then, we actually can't reach that. Yes, that was an error. Let's delete some of those. I don't know if they can pick those up, but we can try. And let's get a path in there. Can they reach these now? Yes. And we can actually dynamite out a lot of this single stuff, as well as maybe a piece of that. And then they should be able to reach a lot of this now. Can they reach all of this? Yes, they can. What about this? Yes, they can. Okay. So let's, we can start doing a little bit of dynamiting over here. I don't want to do this area because they still need to be able to get down here, but I can dynamite out this stuff. And with this last one, perfect. Okay, and this will allow us to lay out our dams just in a little bit more logical fashion. I would love to dynamite that away when we eventually get to it. And okay, so let's dynamite this out. Just kind of walk that back a little bit. And then let's see, can I get away with that? Yes, I can. So we'll get a little bit of dynamite in there. I am going to make this the highest priority, just so that we get that finished up. Not that working on this isn't important, but, you know, one thing at a time. Okay, and is this too far? I don't know if it's too far, but I figure we'll continue that path down there anyway. Okay, so things are going well. Let's go see. Now, why aren't these being built? Planks. We have planks. We have plenty of planks. Right? Planks. Yeah, we've got 176 in this district. That's kind of odd. What are they working on? Like, they built the platforms. I mean, maybe they are working on these and it's just taking them forever. They should have plenty of... They should have plenty of builders. So they've got 4, 6, yeah. 4, 8, 12. They've got at least 12. And I think there's another builder's hut somewhere around here. Whatever. They'll get to it eventually. Yeah, see, they're carrying stuff over. Maybe it does just take a while. But okay, I actually did just notice we have a pretty fair number of injured beavers. We've got 9 injuries up here, but we've got plenty of hospital space up here. This district does not have a ton of hospital space. It only has these 4. So what I might do is, why don't we delete all of these? Get them to come over here and pick up those resources. And then, I'm getting kind of a lot of pausing going on here. Interesting. And then we'll get some platforms here. And then what I think I'll do is I'll do shrubs on either end. And then if we go into our well-being, we can fit a few medical beds in there. And then I think I'll make this the priority. So we'll get that built before the Flames of Unity. Flames of Unity are great. I do want them to be built, but priorities. Okay, let's continue out this dynamiting project. Let's see, can I reach all the way over there? Yes, I can. And let's make this the highest priority. Get that dynamite laid. Do need to get these trees removed, but again, not a super high priority. And then if we come over here, our levee is going to continue right here. So this is going to be the path that the levee will take. And then we are going to need some stairs over here to get up and dynamite that away. But okay. This should work. This should work quite well, I would imagine. All right, so 10 unemployed beavers. Yeah, not great. Is what it is. And they are getting going on this dam project, which is good. Very good, actually. And this whole area will be flooded, which will also extend our growable space, giving us more space for corn, which will be quite good. Speaking of corn, I wonder if I were to demolish these. Let me see. If I were to demolish these and demolish this path, just temporarily, if there were a set of stairs over here, and I were to put a farmhouse here, are they able to reach all the way down here? No. No. That is unfortunate. What if I gave them a path here? Now could they reach? No. Does not change anything. Just trying to think of a place where I can put these, farmhouses that kind of maximize the growable space. And the problem is what I don't want to do is encroach on the mangrove space, because I don't even think that this is going to be enough mangrove space, but we'll just have to see. So I think what we're going to have to do is put a couple farmhouses down here, just right on the ground, old-fashioned style, which isn't the best option, but it is certainly an option. And in order to do that, what I think we're going to do, let's get rid of those stairs. I think what we'll do is we'll throw a set of stairs here, and then a path over here. And then maybe a storage right here for some corn. And then a couple, maybe something like this. Let me see if I can make this work. So if we were to get a couple farmhouses, one here and one here, and then I were to get some stairs down, do those, that reaches all the way down there, this one reaches all the way over here. Yeah, it's not the most attractive you know, area that I've built, but it will work. Is there a way that I can improve the path system? I mean, I could probably make it look better, at the very least. Let's get rid of all those. And what if we bring this to here? I am going to make that connection just temporarily so that we can re-engage that path. And now it's going to run here. Would it look better if I just had it go straight across? Yeah, probably. Probably. And now do I plant corn in here, or should I do something else? Maybe some decorations? Something like that. And then maybe a bell right here. Yeah, I like that. Makes it look a little bit better. And okay, I would love to get this set of stairs built. Hopefully that's what this guy's bringing this log for. Yes, it is. Perfect. So we can get that set of stairs built. Might as well build this labor monument. It's already got all the resources that it needs. And man, we have a ton of unemployed beavers. What is the deal with that? Got 4 down here. I mean, not terrible. What about here? 7? Maybe I'll pause another one of these. And up here? None. This is kind of perfect equilibrium. Which is cool. Which is cool. And then let's come over here and get this last bit of double dynamite laid. So let's go ahead and do something like that. I would love it if they'd come over here and just put that piece of dynamite in there. It's really not super important, but I think it would, it's just kind of annoying me how it's like this little single. And you know what? Actually, this whole ridge is kind of annoying me. Just with the way that it looks. So let's go ahead and do that. And get some dynamite laid there. And I think what I'll do is I'll just bring this path out a little bit further. And delete this one. I mean, you know, paths are free. They're built instantly. Really no reason not to make it more convenient for the beavers. But okay, guys, this is probably going to bring us to the end of the episode. We're at 45 minutes. So, in the comments, let me know some of the things you want me to try out. Let me know some of the things that you liked about this video. Maybe some of the things that you didn't. What else? Let me know what you guys think of the new name. I really appreciate it. And genuinely, I mean this, a huge thank you to everybody who stuck around while I was gone. I appreciate it. I hope you guys are liking the series. We're gonna keep doing this series until it completely destroys my computer, or until we find something better. I am gonna let you guys know that the next series will almost definitely be Manor Lords. It comes out on the 26th. I am super excited for that game. I've been excited for that game for a while. So we will probably do a series on Manor Lords when it comes out. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. I will see you guys in the next episode of the Timberborn series. And until then, have a great day. Thanks. Bye.